Well, 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 well. Hello, 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 good people. Wonderful Sunday to you all. Please do me a favor. Let's get a sound check. And if you hear me loud and clear, type a one in your chat, please. Type a one in the chat. Man, that music was so good. I was vibing on it. I didn't want to stop. But I said, we got to get on to business. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, everybody. That's totally awesome. So again, welcome, my good people. Uh, Let me go ahead uh, and do what we always do, which is we give God some space in our meeting, you know, because without him, we can do nothing. And without us, he will do nothing. So it's a symbiotic relationship. Let's go before the Father. Heavenly Father, we thank you this day. This is the day that you have made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Today we come before you with a few more declarations because it is written that we shall decree and declare a thing, and it will be established, okay, that our joy may be full, and that you will shine the light of your favor upon our ways. It is written, Job 22:28. We decree and we proclaim that we are blessed, we are favored, we are strong, we are more than conquerors. Every plan of the enemy is canceled. Every negative voice is silenced. We walk in divine purpose and unlimited favor. We are surrounded by love, favor, and divine alignment. Today is filled with joy, peace, opportunity, and success. We reject every lie of the enemy. We refuse to be overwhelmed or discouraged. We reject fear, stress, and anxiety. Our minds are clear, our hearts are strong, and our spirits are victorious. Daddy, we collectively and individually believe, receive, embrace, and appropriate these blessings in Jesus' name. And everybody who agrees with that says what? Amen, amen, and amen. All right, so for those of you who don't mind, I know some people don't mind. Go ahead and open your mic and just say hi to us. Tell us your name and where you're calling from as I get ready here. Do that for us, please. Open your mic and let's have a meeting.
Hello, Coach Kola. Hi, my name is Rashawn E. Malone. I'm better known as G-Man, and I'm from Southern California. It's glad to be here today. It's a great day.
Yes, sir, buddy. You're welcome. Welcome you. Next person, please. Appreciate you.
Happy Sunday, everybody. It
All
is
right.
a good day to be alive today. It is indeed. My name is Lavella Henderson. I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, man, it is. It's great to hear your voice. Thank you for your participation there. Okay.
Welcome.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to bless us with their voice in salutation? Okay. We won't belabor the points, but I will tell you this. Leaders pipe up. They speak up. You know, it's just, it is what it is. Leaders speak up. So you want to practice that because the whole idea is that what I'm trying to do here is show a sense of persistence and consistency because success requires that. Leadership requires that. And just to show a little bit of an example, of what we all should be doing if we want to be blessed to be in leadership and be successful at it. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I sent you some information. And the one thing I quickly want to go over today is here it says Vibes 8 pathways. I actually put it into our Telegram so that everybody could have access to it. Because sometimes on the other Telegrams, there's just so much stuff that's in there. You have to look and look and look and look and look. So I went ahead and I put it into our Telegram, which is this right here. That is Team Telegram. This is what you will want to do also, is have open lines of communication with your team. You may not have one today, but success requires that you lead and you mentor some people. Even the word says, go into the world and make disciples of all nations. Network marketing, that's all it is. We're making disciples. Okay? Now, it may be disciples in the gospel of whatever the business is, but it's the same principle. Okay? And principles never fail. So, inside this email that I sent you is this particular link. And if we click on that link, this is where it takes us. And I'm not going to go through all of it blow by blow because everybody should have it anyway, right? And everybody should be going through it on their own. I understand not everybody can attend all the meetings, all the webinars, all the training. We can excuse that. What we cannot excuse is everybody not going to access the stuff that they can go over in their created spare time. Understand I said created spare time because I know we're all busy. Okay? But we got to create spare time to build our business. We got to create the time. Okay? So Megan put this together and it's really awesome. She says, Vibes 8 pathways and pathways to market. So we have the VALs, okay? Learn and earn through live boot camps, business classes, mindset shifts that help people monetize gifts faster. This is why it's important to attend these classes. Instead of seeking to be successful, I say you should seek to be valuable. Because when you become valuable, you can become attractive. You become the kind of person that people want to follow, and then success is all but guaranteed. Even the word says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, do what? Get wisdom. But wisdom is the correct application of what? Knowledge. And it says also, in all you're getting, get understanding. Well, where are you going to get that from? By submitting ourselves to education. So that's why this is very, very important. Then it talks about Buy Global. Create, launch, and sell your own course on our platform. No tech stress, just pure monetization. Create a course. There's something that you know. Now, you may not know how to digitally put it into a course, but we got AI to do that for you. I've created so many sermons over the years that I've preached, but I've never actually created a course. And they taught me AI. I didn't know anything about AI until I got into Vyb. And within 5 days, I created a course, a very powerful course. So you've been on this, and you can tell chat. You can say, listen, chat, this is who I am. This is what I've done. This is where I've been. This is what my desires are. This is what I know. This is my education. This is my qualification. These are different things that I did that I was so great at. You know, tell me something, chat. What can I do a course on that could benefit other people from my life? It'll blow your mind. Chat GPT will put it together for you. Did you know that? And then you start to massage it. And of course, you can put this in the Vyb ecosystem and sell it for a profit. Then Vyb Style. Design and sell your own branded fashion or merchandise using our print-on-demand system. No inventory needed. You know, a lot of times when you go to a printer, they say, well, you got to print 5,000. Or you're going to print 1,000. We're talking about print on demand. Even if you write a book, we'll show you how to use Audible to write a book. Okay? This day and age, everything is different. And I've never seen any other network marketing company that provided all of this. Then we talk about Vyb Brand Works. Get your own website, branding suite, and digital storefront to position yourself like a pro. I think it was 1999 that I started learning how to build websites. And I've built 150 of them so far. I learned the old way using the software is going to come to my mind in a minute here. And it was really awesome learning these things. I started to build replicator pages so that when I brought people into business, I would create pages for them to do marketing. And that is borne out in some of the things that we're showing you today also. Okay, but you can be taught how to do all this in Vyb Brand Works. Vyb Spotlight. What did I say? Become valuable. Become valuable. That is, you know something. Now you got some swag, right? Vyb Spotlight and Connect. Get featured, listed, and promoted through creator directories, interviews, and platform events. I've been in the network marketing environment for 43 years. I have never, ever, ever, ever seen a company that put this much together. Unfortunately, a lot of people, they're looking at just marketing the compensation plan. Okay. And if that's what you're doing, just looking to market the compensation plan, you're going to miss the boat. Because this is what I believe. Every creation is created with a gift. And that gift is not for the creation to consume. That gift is to be deployed and served to meet the needs of others. So, for instance, a mango seed has the gift of a tree in it, right? The tree has what? It has the gift of mango fruits. The fruit has what? It has the gift of nutritional stuff and the gift of a seed to replicate and do it all over again. And guess what? Even the leaves have a gift. You know what their gift is? Oxygen. That's why they say don't tear down all these vegetation, building car parks and all that, because asphalt can't give us oxygen, right? So inside every single one of us, and like I say in our presentation, no matter your age, did you hear me? No matter your age or your financial status, there is nothing more invigorating, exciting than living out your purpose. What was placed inside of you that the world needs? Vyb provides a safe ecosystem and atmosphere from some of these things that I've shown you here to go ahead and become. In the Bible, when God talked about work, if you go and look at the original word that was used with that, the Hebrew word, work is actually become. God told Adam to become. In other words, become who you were created to be. You see, that gift and purpose in us, we have to find a way. Number one, to discover it, then to refine it, then to develop it, then to deploy it, and then to serve it to the world. If you die before fulfilling your purpose, you robbed us. If I died before fulfilling my purpose, I robbed you. Because there's something that God knew that the world needed, that he placed inside me, he placed inside you. And no matter what job or business or social status or economic status that we attain, if we do not figure out our gift and fulfill our purpose, we fail. It's as simple as that. It's kind of like a fish has the gift of what? Swimming. If a fish doesn't swim, there's no success. A bird has the gift of what? Flying. If a bird doesn't fly, it's not successful. So that seed, if it doesn't give us what's inside of it, it's not successful. Same with us. A gift essentially is that innate ability to fulfill a purpose. Nobody can give it to you. God already created it inside of you, just like he created the tree inside of the mango seed and the mango fruit inside of the mango tree and the mango seed inside of the mango fruit. It's all in you. Even Apple, they caught on to that principle. The Apple iPad is a gift, and it contains the gift of taking pictures, the gift of displaying websites, the gift of sending email, receiving email, playing so many gifts, but it's all inside of it. So it's complete, just like you are complete. I am complete. I just need to figure out what is my gift. That innate, natural ability. Like Michael Jackson. They asked Michael Jackson, do you love music? He says, no. And they're like, what? He says, I am music. Remember, become? Muhammad Ali. He didn't do boxing. He was boxing. Michael Jordan. He didn't do basketball. He is basketball. He honed that gift, and that gift produced other things that produced the wealth. And the wealth is producing other stuff. So this is the value of Vyb. We have the legacy rewards, which is to earn from referrals and team building with a compensation plan that rewards influence and impact. Unless you become valuable, you will not have influence and impact. How do you become valuable? You submit your mind to learn stuff, but it has to be something you dedicate yourself to do. Fish are dedicated to swimming. And you've never seen a swimming school for fish. Swimming is built into them. They swim in schools, but they don't go to school. You understand what I'm saying? Birds fly. You've never seen a flight school that birds have to go to. It's in them. There is something in you that God placed in you that is you. So when he says work, he says become. Your job is not your work. Are you with me? Your gift is your work. Your purpose is your work. Your job is employment. It's not your work. It's not what you were created to become and to be. This is why I am so excited about Vyb, because I figured out what my gift is. I've known it and I've been exercising it, but now I see an opportunity to just totally explode it, deploy it, and serve it to the world. What is yours? What other ecosystem can help you to discover it, develop it, and deploy it? This is the kind of a conversation we should be having with people. Okay, and when we talk about this number 6, legacy rewards, let me tell you the brilliance of it. Write this down. In Vyb, we have a shared subscription membership revenue business model. Let me repeat that. We have a shared subscription membership revenue business model. That is the subscription that's being paid every month is being shared. The genius of it is this. Did you know that Costco, do you know what 76% of their annual profit comes from? 76% of their annual profit for Costco, and they have 271 million members. 76% of their profit comes from the membership fees. You think it's from all those things inside of their warehouse? No, 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 no. That's just the distraction to get us to buy the membership. Their money is not in all of that stuff. But where Vyb tops it is this. They share the subscription membership. They share it so that you can have funds to fund your passion. Isn't that awesome? And then we talk about the Vyb tribe. Join our private community. Rules focus on Forex, faith, fashion, wellness, and unfiltered growth conversation. Listen, you could call somebody up and say, let me tell you about Vyb, the company I'm working with. You can go back and listen to this message right now, practice it, be good at it, and you can open up this page and do a presentation. And I guarantee you it will speak to their heart. I talked to a gentleman who's a multimillionaire, and I asked him, I said, why are you doing Vyb? You don't need it. Your children don't need it. Your grandkids don't need it. Why are you doing it? He said, because I want to do it one more time. I made my millions because of an opportunity that I took 30 years ago. And I want to do it one more time. Didn't I say that no matter your age, and this gentleman is 83 years old, no matter your age or financial status, and he's a multimillionaire, there is nothing that beats knowing that you are working and walking in your purpose for which you are actually creating. We should not ignore our gift. We shouldn't abort our gift. We shouldn't bury our gift, that is, take it to the grave. The most valuable piece of real estate any place in any city of the world is the cemetery. It's full of books that were never written, dreams that were never followed, businesses that were never started, ideas that were never developed, because people did not have vibe. They didn't have that kind of, I mean, I don't care if bottom line you want to go do Forex, we got it. Crypto, we got it. Personal development, we got it. Discovering you, getting introduced to yourself, we got it. Though that knitting that you're so good at, or the guitar that you're so good at, or the artistic nature that you're so good at, we got the atmosphere for you to develop it, deploy it, and serve it to the world. Then we got Vyb Ventures, number 8. Pitch your business ideas or brand at live events, just like Shark Tank. Connect with the leaders, investors, and collaborators. Shark Tank has changed the lives of so many people. Vyb will change the lives of so many people. So I'm not going to go beyond that. There's more information here, education. Go over it. You know, if you want to call me and talk with me about it, I'll be glad to. All right? But don't misunderstand what we got a hold of. It is something absolutely awesome. Listen, I am being pitched with so many opportunities out there today. So many. And let me tell you, most of them, the way they pitch it is, you don't have to do anything. Well, you know, naturally, we are lazy. You know, it's like a field. If you do nothing to nurture it, the weeds will come out. Naturally, we want to be comfortable. But a lot of times, comfort is the enemy of success. So you don't have to do anything. Just put this money in. So then I'm thinking, but wait a second. When do I get to fulfill the purpose for which God placed me on the surface of this earth? What you're showing me right now ain't going to do it. You can say, well, it's going to make you a ton of money. Well, I just told you about a gentleman who's a multimillionaire who still has an emptiness. There's so many out there. Because if the fish does not swim, it failed. If the bird does not fly, it failed. That's what it was created to do. So we have to ask ourselves, what are we created to do? And our Creator has put into us everything that is required to make it happen. Everything. In the parable of the talents, the one who buried the gift. He was sent to hell. You know, they said, why didn't you at least put my talent that I gave you in the bank and let it produce? We are designed to be productive with what was in, with whatever talent we've been given. The other two who doubled the talent, they went into entrepreneurship, right? And they doubled it. They doubled their talent. So whatever talent is in us, we should understand that there are people around us in this life that need us to mentor them. So what we need to do is become valuable. And even if it costs $3,300 the whole year, that's $259.99 per month times 12. What would you exchange that for when it has the opportunity to put so much value into you that you become so valuable, you become an influencer, you become so impacting that you fulfill your very purpose in life? And by the way, the share subscription revenue, it will come in as long as we persevere and we have the right perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop this at this point. And what I'd like to hear from some of you is some takeaways before I go into the second part of our meeting today. So do me a favor, put up your hand, open your mic, make a contribution, share with us your takeaway. What did you get from what we've discussed so far? And what will you do about it? How will it impact and influence you? Now, I expect everybody, every single person, don't be selfish and hold it to yourself. Just 30, 45 seconds. Bless the rest of the people on here and share something. Okay, who's going first? I think I've been going for about 30 minutes right now.
Well, I'm here. It
Yes,
is I
ma'am.
again, Lavella. My takeaway from Vibe is I get one more time to recreate the rest of me. And what is so rewarding to me is I can share this love with everybody to have something else that they can do to better them all in one place. It is heaven on earth if that's your desire to have. You got to earn it though. You have to earn your way. From the time you start walking, you have to earn your way through life. You actually got to earn your way home. So I'm just trying to have a good report when I get there. That's my takeaway of Vibe, y'all. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
You're
You
welcome.
know, I'm taking notes. Anybody who doesn't pipe up, I'm going to call on you. Okay, so you can go ahead and if you're too shy for that, you may decide to, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. No, I don't think you'll do that. So next person, please. Make a contribution. Okay, don't let everybody speak at the same time.
Well, Coach, you know me, I was waiting for other people to step up. I usually step up first, but basically, I've been in Vibe since December, a little over 7 months. And the things I've learned about myself through Vibe, and I found my purpose is to mission on Earth here is like the bird flying and the fish swimming. I was fighting this for years, but it's to become a full-time humanitarian and a philanthropist. And I can do this through Vyb. I mean, yes, money is great, but it's not everything that is needed. Yes, it's needed here on this physical plane, which we call Earth. But my takeaway is that by dealing with the public in my job sector that I was been retired since going on 4 years now. I could read body language, but by me being in Vyb, I can read the mindset of people and knowing where they are. Not to put them in categories like most people say, oh, you put me in a category, but everything has a category, you know. Everything has a spot, everything has a place in life. We just have to find our place in life to be able to become the greatest part of ourselves. And I don't want to preach here or anything like that, but Vyb has been an interesting journey for me. And as we're saying, until Vyb gets into you, you're not in the Vyb. So it's more than just a network marketing. It's a life of its own. It took on its own, and it has something for everybody. And that's what I have to say there.
Excellent, G-Man. Thank you very much for your contribution. We really and truly appreciate you. Now, look at the rest of the people there and go ahead and if nobody pipes up, call on the next person. I want to hear from everybody today. This is training. This is mentorship. Okay, this is not comfort. Okay, success. It never ever created in comfort. It is scheduled. It takes discipline. It takes becoming. It takes doing some things that we said we were going to do, continuing to do it, even when the feeling that we had when we said we were going to do it is past and gone. It's called discipline. It's called discipline. It's called growth. Okay? So who's next? You've had some opportunity to listen to other people, and hopefully you've been listening yourself. 30 seconds. What's your takeaway?
Would you like to say something? My buddy Grenote Wade, you could speak. I know you have a lot to say there, but just to give us your little 2 cents on that, if you don't mind. Are you there, Grenote?
Okay, anybody else? We don't want to belabor it. Anybody else?
I don't know if they're away from their phones or everybody's just, sometimes they do things and listening to and they away from the phones and they can't speak or whatever because they're doing multiple things.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I know when I used to do personal development coaching before people, I would tell them that I feed off of you. I feed off of what I hear from you. And the more participated you are, the more you're going to be able to get out of me. So let's make it work together. Folks, that's the way it really works. That really is the way it works. Okay. So, and plus, there's some other things I want to go into right now. And I want to know that, we're speaking before people who want to hear it. All right. So maybe the things that I said so far were not what people wanted to hear. So why don't we do this? Either raise your hand or type inside, because I always want to make your time. I want you to get an ROI, return on investment of your time. You should never, ever, 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 ever spend your time. Never kill your time. Never pass your time. It's too precious. Time is not money. Time is breath. Time is your life. You should always invest your time. Because whatever you invest, you get a return on investment. Whatever you spend is gone. So whenever you come here, I want to make sure that you get an ROI. And it's going to depend on what it is that you're seeking. So I want to know, what are some of the things that people want to hear about today? I have so much more to share, but it doesn't matter what I want to share. It's what do people want to hear. Trust me. I prepared big time. Every single time I prepared big time, because it's a big responsibility that God takes very, very seriously. When you call people together to meet with them, you better have prepared and not waste their time. So either open your mic and tell me what you'd like to hear about, or type it in the chat. We're not just going to go by all the things that I prepared right now. Okay, everybody, let's do that. And if there's nothing and we're done, no, that's okay. That's okay, we're done. Okay. Virginia says how to market Vyb on social media. That is powerful. Because social media is the marketplace of today. It's the marketplace of ideas. Okay? So I shared some things with Virginia, and actually I came prepared today to share some of that. And I don't think we're going to have the time to share all of it, but I'm going to share with you that anytime you're building business, you need people. Why do you think we have advertising? Why do you think we have all this junk mail that arrives in our mail? Why do you think you have all this spam in your email? You need people. You got to get in front of people. A ton of people, quality people. So there are quality people on social media. And this will be a whole hour. Okay. So I'm going to skim through it and go through some right now. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I have been doing. But you've got to be consistent. You've got to be persistent. Success in life requires discipline. It requires having a system. A system is an order of things that you put together, okay? And that order generates certain results, period. Without a system, you're wasting your time. Without a system, you will not develop what is called habit. You have to work a system to where it becomes your habit. And then that becomes your character. And your character determines your destiny, where you're headed. But remember, I started from system. System. Why? Because we get tired. We get down. But we have to have simple things that we do, no matter how tired we may think we are, that we do them. That's developing discipline. I shared a video with all of you about 3 weeks ago, and I requested that you all watch it for 21 days. For 21 days. I've watched it for over 21 days. And let me tell you part of what it did for me. So systems are great, But first, we have to understand what's undergirding the system. And what's undergirding the system is our perspective. It's what is in between your two ears. If that ain't right, forget about it. Nothing's going to be right. So that's what I'm speaking to right now. That's why I said this is like a whole hour thing for itself. So system breeds dedication, breeds consistency, breeds discipline, breeds habit, breeds character. Your character is what you are. What you always do is what you are. So if you don't like what you are today, you have to go think about what systems have I been following? What has become a habit for me that has formed my character? So we've got to go back and check the system. So in social marketing, this is what I know. I know a lady today who is determined to make $2 million on the 24th of September in one day. She's been at it a while, but she's put the system together. So that's the other thing. You got to think big and you got to be willing to speak it out. Don't worry if other people think you're crazy. So what we're looking for in social networking, first of all, you got to have a presence, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Instagram, whether it be LinkedIn, whether it be TikTok. That's where the rest of the world is. And they live on it. So you gotta get in the game. If you don't get in the game, you cannot win the game. Okay. So now once you get there, now, how do I reach out and connect with these people? They're not all going to jump on your bandwagon right off the bat because they're looking at you like, is this guy for real? Is this person for real? Are they going to be here next week? Are they going to be promoting something else next week? You see? But you've got to be there, number one. Number two, you've got to have a way to reach out to them. So this is what I have done. I'm going to share something with you. This is my Facebook account. I have friends on Facebook. I don't have a whole lot. Okay. I only have 1,600. And it took me about 5 years to get that organically. On the other hand, our own G-Man, he's got almost 5,000, if not 5,000. And he did not start putting that together until about 3 months ago. So, no friends left? That's bull. There's plenty of people out there to become friends with. So, how do you become friends with these people? What I've been doing over the years, like I say, over 5 years now, is basically sharing content. And there's content all over the place, but now we've got tools that can do it. Okay. And clicking on other people's things and commenting on other people's stuff. Okay. That's too slow to go right now. It's too slow. All right. So first of all, what I'm doing, I'm contacting all of these friends. And let me show you what I'm doing with them. Actually, if I click on some of these, You will see. Let's see. Rosina. Okay. See, you see Rosina? I got so much stuff on my. I send messages. And you have these messages written for you. It's in the email that I send you all the time. In the playbook. It says, "Hi, Rosina. Thanks for the connection. I know that we're both quite busy and we hate time wasters. So allow me to be direct. I'd love to learn more about what you're passionate about. How do you think that makes her feel?" I said, "So feel free to share a link or something you're working on. In return, I've got a short 3-minute video I think you'll find very interesting. It's about a purpose-driven community I am part of that's helping people to create income online with mentorship and clarity." Okay? And then I said, maybe now's not the time to collaborate on something together, or maybe later. Either way, let's stay connected and please share your thoughts and questions about my offering. No pressure. Here's the link, coachkola.pro. And if she goes and clicks on this, this is what she gets. Do I know she's going to click on it? No. But you know, there are people out there looking for exactly what you've got. And we have to be so unselfish that we are willing to go ahead and sow the seed so that the ones that are looking for what we got, they can find us because somebody sowed the seed and we got it. So this is what they're going to see. What's in this opportunity for you besides your best life? How about a free $1,450 resort vacation? How do you think she's going to feel when she sees that? Wait a second. You're going to give me a resort vacation worth almost $1,500? And all I got to do is watch this 3-minute video? And it has my information here, so I'm not hiding anything? It's all about connections. It's all about reaching out to people. It's all about sowing the seed. You cannot make a sale in secret, right? And it says here, click here for the rest of the story and claim your gift. Whoa. Okay. So they click on that and it goes to the next page. Okay. Has the same title on the top. And it says, I will send you a vacation incentive when you open a free, no obligation guest account with Vyb. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get that thing just for open up a free, no obligation guest account? You know, maybe 1 out of 100 people will sign up. I don't know. But that's one that I would have never gotten. Right? So in here, they're going to go ahead and select where they want to go. Bali, Cancun, Dubai. Yeah, Dubai, Las Vegas, Phuket, Puerto Vallarta. They're going to put their name, first name, last name. They're going to, and they're going to give you their correct email instead of those fake emails that people give you, because it's an email where we send the vacation certificate and your phone number. And when they do that, it's going to take them, well, let me do this. Let's just do an example. I'm going to say, okay, I want to go to Cancun, Riviera Maya. And I'm going to say, this is Tom Selleck. Well, I guess the last name is Salek. Tom Salek. I'm going to show you a trick in a minute here. Okay. Where do you want us to send the email? Okay. Now, because this is not a real person, I'm going to create an email for this person, which is my email. Okay. And it's going to be daily checks. Let's see. Plus, this is how you create a fake real email. Daily checks plus Salek at gmail.com. And we're going to give him a phone number. We're going to call it 803 555 1212. Now I'm going to show you where it's going to, the email is going to come going to Tom Salek. Okay. So he said, okay, I want this thing right here. And I get my free gift. They click on this. And remember I said what they have to do is open a free no obligation guest account with Vyb. So that's where this is going to take them. And you see my name right here, the sponsor. They complete this, because if they don't complete this, they don't get the vacation. Are you with me? Okay. So now then, if I go look in my email, I'll go in my inbox. Remember, I created a real fake email. Okay. And it says, Tom, your Cancun Riviera Maya vacation. And he said, whoa, they're actually going to send it to me? Hi, Tom, your Cancun Riviera Maya vacation certificate will be delivered to you as soon as you simply need to complete the following requirement specified by Kola Oyenuga. Open a free, no obligation guest account. Well, we know he has already opened it, because when he filled out the information on Vyb, I could go into my back office and I could see that. Okay. So he gets this, it's acknowledgments. All right. But then if you look, another email here, the system sends me an email. It says, this is you, if you had this system. It said, hi, Kola, congratulations. Tom Salek requested a vacation certificate to go to Cancun Riviera Maya. Whoa. Now I'm happy, right? And it gives me all of his information that he completed. The key thing is I have captured his information, which is very, very valuable. And he will now start getting drip emails from me, from this system, reminding him, if you haven't created that free guest account yet, go create it now. Right? So now I'm going to show you something else. There's going to be another email that comes, which is going to tell him, hey, Tom, you requested information. Here's the information you requested. So I started by going to make friends on Facebook. Right? That's where I started. Now, let me show you something in what we have put together for you. For anybody who wants to be able to work a system. On Monday, those emails that I talked about, on Monday, I went and clicked on, I sent out 10. On Tuesday, I sent out 25. On Wednesday, I sent out 25. Are you beginning to see a system? On Thursday, 25. On Friday, I sent out 25. On Saturday, I sent out 50. It took me about an hour. A system. A system. Okay, let me go down here because I sent to most of these people. And the thing about Facebook is these people, they're not always on their Facebook watching it. They're not always responding right away. Some have responded. If I had time, I would show you some responses that I've gotten, but we don't have time for that today. Let's see, most of these people I have said, these were the last, okay. So let's just say here, I'm going to do one right while you're here right now. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy what I sent to this person right here, because it's the same message. I'm going to copy it, okay? And I'm going to go to Trevor, and I'm going to click message right here. Okay, look. He's one that I already sent it to. You see that same image? I haven't gotten a response from him yet. Okay, so let's go to a different one. What about Steve Brown? Let's go ahead and close this. Let's go to Steve Brown. I mean, can you do this and invest 30 minutes a day? I've already sent to these people. So I ain't lying. I'm doing what I'm telling you could do. Okay. And eventually, it's just like they send all this junk mail and it goes to people's home. You know why they keep on sending them? Because some people do act on it. Some people actually act on it. Okay, let's look at Alberto. Have I done Alberto already? Yeah. You see, I've been at work. I'm telling you, you work a system. It doesn't matter how you feel. You still work the system. No, I didn't mean to go there. Oh, no, it's going to mean I'm going to have to go all the way down back here. I have to get to the place where there are people that I haven't sent. I have 1,600 people, remember? G-Man has almost 5,000. You think he could be working every day? Now, I'm going to tell you that getting the friends, all I did is I responded to people and I asked people, let's be friends, okay? But we have a system, okay, that we're going to show you. That's going to be next week. That system, we will point it at a group of people, a Facebook group of 4.9 million people. We will point that system at these people, and that system will go and find the friends for you. And then once you got the friend, all you have to do is do what I'm doing right now. Hey, here's Stuart. I haven't sent anything to Stuart, right? So I'm going to go ahead and paste that same information. There it is. And I'm going to change the name. We say Stuart. Right there. And boom. How long did it take to do that? Less than a minute. Less than a minute. And you have this information already that I've sent to all of you. All right. So how do you do social marketing? You've got you don't have any friends? Go get new friends. You can get it organically by interacting with people, becoming friends. And then once they become friends, you send them your message. Simple as that. Now, we want to go on a hyper friendship, friend making. So we have this thing called the friend engager. Okay. It was supposed to have been installed today. I didn't get it all installed. By next week, it will be all installed. and I will demonstrate it for you and show you how it's going into a group of tons of people and getting their information, pitching them to become my friends. And once they become my friends, Katie bar on the door. And I'm going to set that system to go and contact 25 people a day for me. By the time I'm through the first month, who knows? I may have 300 friends. And I'll start contacting those people. But it's going to continue to find friends for me. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you something here, the back office of the system. It says right here, your contacts. I'm going to click on contact. I'm going to click on show leads. Okay. Now, what was the name of that person that we used? Tom Selleck. You see Tom Selleck here right now? And it shows me Tom Selleck wanted to go to Cancun Riviera. And if I go check my back office in Vyb and I see the name Tom Selleck, you know, I don't care if he hasn't purchased anything. That's not the point. That's not, we don't need to be too eager or too hungry or greedy, you know. That's not the point. We're giving away something worth $1,450 that doesn't cost a dime out of our pocket. And it is for real, because these resorts, they're looking for people. They're not always filled up. All right. So here we are. And I know, if I know that he has completed it, I'm going to, he says, over here, he says not earned. It's defaulted to, he has not earned the vacation, which means he has not signed up a free guest account. But I know that he has. So I just go and I click on this, not earned. I click on it and it turns to green, earned. As soon as that happens, it's going to send Tom Selleck an email. Say, guess what, Tom Selleck? Here is your certificate. And it's going to show him the place in Puerto Vallarta, Cancun Rivera. It's going to show him the hotel. It's going to show him videos and the rooms and everything. And it's going to tell him, okay, there's going to be a little administrative fee. This is worth $1,450. Sometimes it's worth over $2,000. The administration fee, taxes and all that, maybe $200. And you have 18 months before you have to go. You can choose to go whenever you want to go. That's credibility. What we did for the person. So if I were to go back over here right now, look at this. Your complimentary Cancun Riviera. When I click earned, it sends Tom Selleck. Hi, Tom Selleck. You see that? Thanks for completing my requirements. Open a free, no obligation guest account. Right? Click here to activate your vacation. He's like, I can't believe this. Really? Really? Let me go see my where I'm going. Cancun Riviera. Oh my goodness. These people are for real. Now, when you start talking to him about Vyb, and you start talking to him about going through the starting process, you know, so that he can get started right, how much is he going to value you? You know, he's got 7 days to activate. All right. It tells him right now, but he's got 18 months to decide to go. And this is where he's going. Hello. I mean, is that a 5-star resort or what? Okay. And it's going to show him everything about the place. And it's going to tell him how all this works. There's a video that's going to tell him exactly how all this works. You'll have 18 months to use your vacation, it says, you know. And for registration, activation, okay, it's going to show him that this is valued at $1,294. I was showing somebody this the other day. We say up to $1,450, right? Up to $1,450. I was showing somebody the other day, and theirs was $2,100 is what it was worth. You see? So when they click on activate, it's going to tell them what are the registration fees. There's always going to be registration fees. This is where they're going to complete the information. So look at this. This person is going to get to 7 days, 7 nights, 7 days, 8 days, whatever, at the Riviera, worth over $1,200 or almost $1,300 for 194. Is that value or what? Okay, I'm done. I'm past the 1 hour that I like to go. I hope you all got something out of that, and you can go watch the video later on. But I want some feedback. I want your takeaway from what you've seen today so far. And Virginia, does this answer your question about using social network marketing to build Vyb?
Yes, it does.
You have any other comments, any takeaway on this?
Oh, that's for me. It's what I've been looking for, because it helps me to be hands free and do other things. So I don't really like Facebook because every time I post something, I can't find it. So this way, I know that the system will be doing the follow up for me, and all I need is just to activate things. And I think you have something very good here, Coach. I love it.
Thank you. So let me say this. The person may decide, I'm too cheap. I don't want to pay $194. Okay. Then don't go. Nobody's going to send a cop to their home and say, why didn't you activate and go? But the key thing is this. You've got them. They're now in your ecosphere. And you can begin to share Vyb with them. You can going to the back office. You can go into the Vyb back office, and you can show them your back office. You can show them what we have there. You can show them what can happen. You can bring them on a 3-way call with me. You can have them listen to Megan. This is somebody you never had, right? And now you have them. Somebody you never knew, really. And now you have them. And when they go into our back office, you take them into the back office, you can show them, okay, this is where you need to start. Okay, I'm going to go to Access My Vaults. I'm giving you a top to bottom explanation on how this all works. Okay, so let's see here. I got so many things open. Okay, so what do we have here? You ought to think, start here. You tell them, start here. Watch this. And then this, how to get set up correctly. Right? And then this one over here, the first 48 hours. That's a system. That is a system. The system builds the business. And then you're going to take them to the 777, which is, we're going to make your list and we're going to launch your business. All of those family members, all of them, get all of them, get in touch with every single one of them. Let's get their yes or no right now. because you don't want to have to mess with them, fool around with them. Because you have a system to go get new people. But you first got to go and do your launch. That's the 777 system. They might get 3 people or 7 people and never even have to go do the social media marketing. Are you with me, everybody? Now, before I end, I want to show you, go back to where we started. Hopefully this, I'm showing you everything from top to bottom. And if I were you, I will go get this video. It's already over an hour right now. I will go get it and I'll watch it and I'll watch it and I'll watch it and I'll watch it and I'll master it. Okay, eventually what I want to be doing is we're doing this maybe 3 times a week. But I've got to have people who want to be participating, okay? We've got to have them. Otherwise, we're wasting each other's time, because I already know how to do it, right? And I'm looking for people who want to be go-getters, who want to be participating, okay? That we can vibe together. So everything I showed you right now about that system, the Teams Task Marketing System, you can go watch it on here. I already created the funnel for you. You don't have to create it. Once you sign up, you're going to fill out a form that lets me know you signed up, and I'm going to put you into our group, and it's going to make everything else available to you that we have created. And there is more. It'll blow your mind, some of the things that I'll be able to share with you in the next 2 weeks. Well, first of all, I've told people to go watch this, and I really, really appreciate Virginia. When she called me because she needed me to help her get some things taken care of, because she already signed up for this system. And when I went into her back office, there's a place in there where they show you these 4-minute, 5-minute videos that shows you how to do everything. And each time you complete a task, you score points. And it shows at the top of your back office how many points you scored. And as we were doing it, I was in her back office. I said, whoa, you got 100 points. You've been at work. You're really serious about wanting to get knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. That just thrills the heck out of me. That's the kind of people I'm looking to vibe with. She didn't wait. She went in there the same way I learned everything. And as she watched these 4-minute, 5-minute videos, 3-minute, 8-minute videos, teaching how to do everything, I could see the points. Okay, I'm done. Please give me some feedback real quick. Oh, by the way, unless you're directly sponsored by me, do not use this to sign up. Go to your upline and ask for their link. They have their link. You see here, this one's over here starts with Coach Kola. That's because this is my link. Their link will have theirs, and you will have yours. Why is that important? Because this, everything I've shown you, you being able to give away $1,450 vacations for free, you being able to have a system that will go out there and find friends for you, you know, and then some, is a mere $29.97 per month. But if you get 3, it's free. Are we not in network marketing? Don't we want to get 3 and get 7? You get 3, it's free. So do not You can use this to go over it and look at it and everything, but do not sign up unless you're directly sponsored by me. Go to your upline because you want them to be able to have their 3 so that it's free for them. So they can tell you, hey, it's for real. And you can tell your people in your downline. I'm looking at us being the most prolific, the most amazing team. Okay. Now, remember this is cold market, but we're going to automate it. We're going to have to go through the numbers. We're going to have to go through the numbers. We're going to have to go through the numbers. Did I say we're going to have to go through the numbers? That's what it takes to succeed wildly in business. Okay. Your takeaway, please. Your comments. I've been speaking for too long. Is there anybody there?
I'm here, Coach. This is something that me, you, and Wiseman been working on for a while,
Yes.
and we finally got the system. I like it where you don't have to spend thousands of dollars generating leads and getting emails from if you don't know if those emails are good or not. And with this system, it works good with Messenger, which you're getting more content. People receiving your content in Messenger. And so this is something I've been dreaming and praying about for years, and it finally came. And so I'm taking advantage of it in multiple ways. This is a great system, and it's very cost effective, and it has a lot of value.
May I ask you? I'm sorry. May I ask you? In order for you to get those, how many friends and likes and followers do you have?
Okay, with the friends, I have 1,200. With the likes and followers, I have 4,700, and a little under a little over 3 months. I use a system to generate that, and that's how I got the likes and friends, followers rather. So I'm using both. I'm using also inspiring Bible quotes, where the people, when I joined that group of 4,900,000 people, they send me Bible quotes, and then I request to be friends with them, and I send content to them to be friends that way. That's how I'm building my friends list from that, and it's free, and it's automated, and they contact you.
Now, that number that you generated over 3 months, can you tell us how much it costs you to do that?
I use a company called Web Dynamics. It's something that friends of mine told me about, and I checked it out. And everything that they said they could do, they do. And my first campaign, I was using what you call the awareness campaign. It's to brand myself, just like Vyb does.
How much altogether was it that it cost?
Altogether, it was with the 2 campaigns, the content and then with Facebook advertisement, which is $5 a day. It cost me $250, and I did that to brand myself, $250 a month. Now I'm at the messaging campaign, so it'd be $50 cheaper. So out the box, out of my pocket, it would be $100 for Web Dynamics and $100 for advertising. $5 a day with Facebook, and it was worth it to me because I branded myself.
Exactly.
And with the content and the flyers that they use, it's all professional. Which Lavella, I share with Lavella. She's a close friend, and she's my baby sister. That she knows everything that I do for is marketing, so she can contest to what I've done when I started, just like you.
So you've expended out of your pocket well over $1,500.
Yes.
Okay, and now we have a system for $29.97. We can get unlimited friends, right? And get a system and everything all put together.
What I spend for that $250 a month, you divide that into $30. I'm getting a greater value with the task system than I did when I went and paid for professional. spending $250 a month, and then this way, it's all in one basket. I don't have to brand myself. It's all already there. It's already like all I got to do is it's a system that's perfectly made for Vyb, because you're getting a funnel, and a funnel consists of capture page where you're getting at the incentive of the $1,450 vacation package.
Just to give me your name, phone number, and email.
Right, just to do that. Who does that? And some people think that, oh, it's like one of those timeshare. No, it's not even close to that.
There's no time share anything. Okay, great. Well, thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you begin to see someone who's dedicated to building their business. If there's something you don't know how to do or you can't do, what rich people do, I call it staff your weakness. That is, you hire people, you pay for it to get done. And we're trying to do this so that it's gotten done with a very, very cost effective. And we have an amazing ecosystem that over the whole year would not cost us no more than about $3,300. What more could a person be wanting? Okay, now I need to hear from a couple more people before we go ahead and close it down. I need to know that what I've discussed today makes sense to some people. If it doesn't make sense, we don't need to be doing it. We need to get new people.
Yes, it resonates. Yes, it does. And this is it. This is what seals the cake. Really. Task is everything that you need in the business in which we are in, because it speaks for itself. It's brilliant. And I thank you three kings for putting this together and doing the work before us. We do know that it works, and I am in and getting ready to get started. It's a new week, okay? Let's see how I do.
Excellent.
Thank you again with the power of love.
Thank you, Lavella. Thank you always for your contribution. Okay, I need somebody else to pipe up. Somebody else? This lady contacted me, Marie Brenda. Hi, Kola. How are you doing today? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send her my message. Let me change the name from Rosina to Brenda. How long did that take, everybody? Okay, do we have anybody else going to comment? Okay, in that case, we'll call it a day. Regardless,
I think this is a system that we should all embrace, guys. It's really gonna grow our team members, our email list.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow our email list. And thanks for mentioning that.
Yeah,
I want to show.
Kudos to you.
Okay, you're complimentary. Okay. All right. So anyway, you can see that we already have email system in place that's responding to everything, notifying us of everything that's happening. So we're good. All right, folks. We shall see you next Sunday. This has gone way too long than I like it to be. But anyway, we got it done. We got it on record. Next time I just tell people go watch the video. But once we got a good number of participants on this, we're gonna do some more. I did something in another business where I taught people how to do what I'm doing right now, and they became coaches in the business. We're going to develop some marketing deployment coaches. That's what we're going to do. Remember what I said? A system. Everything in life, you better put it on a system. because you'll get tired, you'll get weary, you'll get discouraged. But the system doesn't get discouraged, doesn't get tired. You know, you just go do it dispassionately, no emotion, and it gets the job done. All right. Okay, folks, we'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful week, what's left of it. Attend the meetings, okay? Pay attention to what we talked about today and decide what you want to do. Decide what you want to do, where you want to be. It's not that difficult. You just have to inhale it, assimilate it. And why would you do that? Because you want to become what you were created to be and do the purpose for which you were placed on the surface of the earth. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye for now.
Thank you, Coach Kola.
Thanks,
Good call.
Coach. Thank you.
You're welcome.